welcome to this video. Today I'm showing off a Warhammer mod from my friends. All these guys spawned it. I'm first gonna start with this guy here, the fast Madonna. Gonna come here. Just don't do what I did. I am. Basically there's the Phasma. It's just Phasma. I'm very bad at this, sorry.
Contact.
Look at this one.
Enemy machine gunner. One.
This is just the default. Some
Two. Flank left.
I'm gonna actually just do over these one at a time, the old fashioned way. You just do here, delete. There's 3 factions in this. I'll quickly show them as well. Show them all. Which we're on this done. But to myself, I'm personally fit myself as a Imperial. I'm the Imperial Canadian to death. This is me, a Canadian. I did this, I did it was. So about that basically we did this. So my see me total this out me fully automatic. Before you forward which is Canadian to death, so they did all this at one one. But the right, I'll show you more customizations in the set. The bayonet, fasteners, to this is the normal grenade. I'm to the one bat. That's it, that's the Canadian to death. That's what they get right. Next up, a Canadian. Let me find term for this. This is a that is a Canadian. It's a Canadian Dasman Straw Reader. So the slightly different rifle. So simply here. A little radio, yep, radio backpack as well. I don't mind that. Basically, there's also customized versions for this weapon. Seen the bayonet on here somewhere, I think. I just don't know off the top of my head how you did fucking bayonet. See that this? Same weapon as before. It's quite same weapon. Oh, nice weapon. Nice to use. It's very fun to use. Next up, we got a veteran. Oh, my bad. Oh, veteran. This veteran, unfortunately, I can't do it on third person. Let's see what this is right in here. Yeah, that's it. This knife. See that now you have this. Let's go. That's a unusual weapon. You turn off the customization to your lighting, but I'm just showing you the default. That's a veteran. Next up is a marksman. So you took this guy here. I'm going to show you in here as well. I'll do all of them eventually and show you all of them. This here is the marksman. He's got the M1 Raz. So all the same stuff. If you get here. Then so Raz. The Raz done. That's 142. There's that one shown. The AT launcher. So they start off with a rifle, a Laz. Until another Laz rifle. AT, we also have many AT shells. So here. There's vehicles in here. I'll show you the vehicles in a set. So, got AT. Got anti-tank, anti-personnel, all that stuff. You got an MG. Nope. Too much MG. Vision. This one the more. This is one of the more modern guns, I'll say. But this is I think this is just a machine gun. So this is a default machine gun with 3 surrounds. Got a big back pattern on that. We show you how these look like. You can tell the difference. Yep. You can see the helmets and all that. And I'll show you some differentiations in a set. See, now we got onto the default rifleman. There's the this back pattern, all that, the face mask. Like stereotypical Canadian boys. And here you can see the weapon. This is a myself. This kind of stuff and a lot of ammo. She Canadian. I can't say the name properly, but use the name. There's a we told a melter. So I'm gonna take control this time. I'm gonna at the metal head. There's a lot of damage. What's this? I'm gonna stun this building. A lot of damage you can tell. The melter. It melts things. Right, there's also this modern age here. Don't be too close to it, because that will happen. Basically, you will just be careful with the melter done. There's a plasma done. Here. That's gonna like that. There's plasma. This fires plasma. Until overpowered, just kind of powerful. I'll test it in some. I'll show you this in a second. Just fire it for you. Decent range and all that. Then we move on to basically the Ultima range, basically the Ultima series who you like this instead. Basically have the same rifles and all that. We got the World's Dadsman who pretty much have the same thing. So we have the Storm. The Standard actually. Reader, Sniper, Veteran. This one's a Grenadier. I don't think we have a Grenadier in this one here. Do we have a Grenadier? No, we don't. Like this, there's all. What's this one here? Map and the toes written ones. The button toe with fat. This rifle so it's pretty different. I should do. That me. The very cool. Pretty much there's a lot of different things here. But we got these pretty much the same. Another melter done. This is a plasma. This This is a trap map for the wolves. There's different names for them and all that. As you can see, there's 3 of them. They're all different squads and all. Now I'm going onto the vehicle, so I'm just gonna come up here. Wait, everyone, you see that they've been destroyed by the melters. Somehow he's still alive. Just the AI and all that. You see the same AI. Different things. So we don't. There's some multiples. I'm just gonna bomb this. I'm just gonna respawn. We'll actually show you that all the stuff in the arsenal before I actually do on the vehicles. There's a bunch of vehicles, some with MGs, some with friends. Basically, these are all pretty much the same friends. These are slightly different weapons. If you there's a weapon here, sort of weapons here, are slightly different. That's so much as an APC and all that. If we actually have a UT, I'll show you all the helicopters individually. But I think this is a test helicopter, so you don't want to lose that. So you got different times row. Which is this bed one here for all of you boys. It's the heavy. Season helicopter is basically just a Wilson helicopter. As you can see that pretty much the same helicopter as in default, just different towers. These are pretty much the same to my knowledge, but I will test them out just to see the difference for you guys. But a lot of the assets are weavers, but with the weapons and all that's slightly different. Like I said that's a different weapon on that one there. But these are more bullets. I'll show you all these ones. These are pretty much the same as the start. You also have like starter, restart mortars and all that, the default mortars and all that. That's pretty much it. That's the default vehicles. But it's a good mod in my opinion. I do like it personally. These are some of the vehicles here. I'm gonna put respawn here. Here can be I'm gonna do Dadman. Oh, I may just a Dadman. You should over here. Let me see what this one is. This is the Imperial Man. All the bullets you do the same. Unfortunately, I don't know why that is. I wish they want the same. So for you in here, I can edit. I can have this one here. That's the way another mod I have downloaded. So don't mind all of this, but other mods, it's Billy and all that, and that's part of the mod. It's part of the mod. For these outfits, you can customize it to how you want. All of this can be customized. You can customize all of this to your light, and there's a wall here at the far timer, so I can have like medals. I can change all of this to how I like it. Of the sergeant. To your sergeant and all that, can have that one there. Pants, pretty much the pants. We got the boots, we got 3 boots. We got that, we got the radio backpack, which is the handbag. That shouldn't be here, don't know why. Unless it's by default. We got the tape digit tool. Usually you get data at most. With all the standard ones, if you want to use a standard one, you can, handwear and all that stuff. Armbands, don't know. That, the eyewear. Let's change the eyewear. Boots as well. I'll change that. Boots as well. If I have a different mode, I'm not too sure. I think that's a different mode I have downloaded. I was downloaded for a server. before training this, you got over so I can change it over to how I want it. So let's see, it should have that. What should have heavy infantry marksman and all that, so you just use the shoulder. Let's have that on my right shoulder. Let's go to my left shoulder. I would have four sorts of different units. Not the units you can do kind of go to the 13 or 13 on the right shoulder. I'll have a white match with the infantry, so that's the infantry mat. But yeah, protection, or is she the different protection? I don't usually have a favourite yet. Even not that is pretty cool. You've got that, and that's for doctors and all that. I think that's for one of the backpacks actually. So that's right for one of the backpacks. I'm not sure which one. I can't tell you right now. That's it, we're still here. We don't notice. I'll show you there when I set watch, default watch, everyone knows that. But the optics are different types of optics and all that. I think a lot of these are also from different mods as well. Maybe? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's good. Customize this weapon to your liking. Have a bayonet on it. A shield on it. If you want to have a shield, you can. Make it more. Match it. Another one. So I can have this one. So the one. So basically default secondary weapon. I'm not gonna trip that. We got to the nage, as you can tell. To the nage. See all the stuff it adds in this. So you here. Don't mind them. All these are stuns. Videos of that. We got this. Aspects and all that. Pepper stills and all that. Equipment. Multi-charge, all that stuff. We got the meds and all that here. Stand. I wonder what that stand is. I'll show you in a second when I have a chance. All this customization. You know, lots of customizations here. So you can actually customize this to your lighting. I'm gonna grab a backpack actually, if I can actually show you over. Grab backpack. I'm gonna grab the Canadian backpack. Sorry, Canadians. Here. I'm gonna grab. I can actually no grab that. I'm gonna have to drop something on there. I'm gonna have to open it in the arsenal. Yeah, see here. That's actually part of a different mod. Actually, it's written. Let's not just what the suit is. Oh, it's the standard. Hold on. This is the standard. So if you want somebody to try to fire you turn into battle, like that. You know, shoulder like this. Type 1 into battle. Like a mad jar of the standard, but it's actually. It's a nice feature. The only downside is it's sort of a secondary weapon. So you don't want the mod what I have on what RG's, but there's ads over or ads over. So we got all this here. So we got like tons of weapons here. I'm gonna try a motor. I'm gonna try the just do the said phasma. I can't edit this and all that. So I'm gonna do a not here. You hit this here. That's no scope. That's nice. Like I said, there's a lot of different mods here. I can tell there's a lot of stuff here. Like this one, you can do that. Bayonet, you can have that butt start and all that. All that changes around. You can change all this around to your way. You can change all the weapons. There's a bunch of weapons here. This stuff. So I'm gonna come here. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. Okay, so this only has. This is a radio. The radio is right. This is simple old radio. This one here is basically your fan here. Have a basically it's like a projector, something like that, stuff like that. I'm not really too sure off the top of my head. Headlights. So basically torches and all that. Data pad is pretty much your map. So this is your map I'm on the new map. That's it for the men. I'm gonna show you. I'll show you the other ones actually. This is the. I can't say them, but I'll show you all this as well. All this is slightly different. You can tell. I'll totally do this as well. You can customize all of these to my knowledge. That one, that's probably the default one. Pretty much it's just that, so pretty much. Fat armor, boots. I got that, we got the handwear. Why not? I have some space. The helmets of stuff. I'll show you the stuff on the helmet. But no off of these guys, unfortunately. Heavy, quite heavy footing. Wait a minute, heavy footing. Yeah, and this is the different people, not to shove on my head. Obviously, like a bunch of stuff here. I'm losing some up here. Do not turn, you know how to this can be actually dressed on me actually using that part. Yeah. Yeah, that's just pretty much just damage, just pretty much all of it, pretty much just the FIA and all that, you got shovels and all that, one by matters. Pretty much just the FIA. They're just pretty much like the FIA. This is like one of the factions, so you can have like this like rebel stuff like that. You have pretty much all the same weapons. So from this, I want to check the suit. That's like overpowered. That is overpowered in my opinion. But basically all this is kind of stuff, like I said, it's a mod. A bunch of this tank, you can put a lot of it in if you want to. So that's this one. I'm not gonna. I'll show you this one here. It's the wall. Prevent wall from the player. Canadian, but the Teos, this is the Teos faction German. Don't fight, shame, because the wedding. If you want to use this one, if you're using this one, you better have to spawn them in yourself. The tell you the truth, there's pretty much just they're pretty much just a Canadians you can have. You have to fun ops you can do, and stuff like that, and all that. This will be fun. If you want, this probably the main. I'll probably just show these boys as. Let's go to the. Find the TS boys. Let's do a TOS. What I do actually. Himself that way. Right here. They have the. They're pretty much. Well, this guy has a. That's all. This guy just has a. Yeah. That's actually neat. Never knew that. Didn't know that guy. Most of them do have the official weapons if that one die. I'm guessing that'll be shorted in the future. I'll probably make their own model for that eventually. Yes, I'm gonna respawn myself in. As this, I'm gonna spawn myself as a sword reader. And I can just customize myself to my item. So I'm a sword read. I can have all this here. I can have a camel one here. I can have a bayonet. I can have a handguard. Have this handguard here. That like that. Don't you? Right, get over the section all that. Over is right, so this shit can be cheesy for sure. This is very fast. This is a this is the TOS one, so this is just the TOS one. Right, so I can do here to my pants, I'll do my vest. So the TOS have here, this is all the TOS have, pretty much the Russians in this mod. Right, so this customization, so you can actually customize it. The one you'd probably done as an Imperial Man. If you want to now onto the vehicles, we got some bikes mods. Here, this is actually a parrot. This is actually if you're a passenger, I can have a refill. I can have a refill actually. Oh yeah, this is a. I can hear this is a shit. I can actually check fullness. What's that? This is actually right. Oh, we should try one. I'll show you this other one here. Listen, let me just try check if I have. If I have a model, makes me a model. No, I don't. What? Wait. I think you need to be careful with this one. This is a little bite. Whatever. Let me know. Like I said, there's a bite. But you have to be careful if it's a bite, like I said. So it's a done mod, don't do me wrong. I do wait. Let's actually test this one. This is a BTR right here and here. So right here. Well, look at that passenger is still here to dinner. You see, there's a different shear. So with that, I have a weird thing going on in this game. It does that for me. From here, this is pretty much BTR. Like a default BTR. This here is this weapon slightly different. Yeah, here basically. If I jump out here, these basically after we fire. I'll come in here and fire this for you. That's basically that's basically the tank one. So Phasma's here. Attack chopper this here. Just like that. I don't want to soldiers. Basically machine guns. Oh, basically tell there. Like that. That's actually 22. It's different. This one, like that. These are we here. I'm probably should end this video here after I show this. Jump in front there. Basically, this is all the same controls and all that. This is just a transport helicopter. I will see this though. That's what we do here to objects. There's some objects here as well, so you can customize it to your weapon. I'm also doing the compounds as well. Some red bomb stuff like that. Whole bunch of stuff here. Remember right, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. Remember they I think last time I checked on this mod they'll add in the actual vehicles from Warhammer 40k. It's just a placeholder for now to my knowledge. I'm not right too sure. But other than that, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time.